Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft stream. I'm Bibi and today we are standing out in the rain. I really want this rain to go away. But yeah, today we are going to be going all the way back up here and starting on another little bit of this build, which is Kami's Lookout from Dragon Ball Z. Yay! The rain stopped. How is everyone? I'll be with you guys in just a moment. I'm just setting up the chat. In the meantime, please come into the chat, say hello, let me know how you are doing, and we will get into it. Alrighty, let's see. Where are we? So I had a bit of a busy day today. I went out and did some Pokemon Go playing. Because today was the last day to get ourselves an Articuno. At least here in New Zealand, you know, time zones and whatnot. So it's coming up very close though to not being able to get it. So I went out and met up with a bunch of people that I found on Discord. Because, you know, like, everyone has a Discord for something these days. And I did, I think it was 2 Articuno raids and 2 Lugia raids. Just gonna move that out of the way so I can see. There we go, I can see the chat now. Hello to Gavin, hello to Samantha, hello to Bear, and hello to Bradley and Wolfboy. How are you? Let's see. Gavin says, I'm good, how about you? Good, that's good. Bradley says, holy crap, I'm here. Also, I've been watching some of Funimation's simul dubs and they look promising. Well, that's good. Wolfboy says, hi, baby. Sorry I wasn't watching yesterday. That is fine. I understand. Everyone's got their own priorities. You can't always be sitting down and watching live streams of Minecraft. And hello to the real Kazumi. Kevin says, streams hate New Zealand. Time zones are terrible. Yeah, just a bit. So I think that's everyone for now. Hello to the 9 people that are watching. I hope that you're having a lovely day. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. Wolfboy says, Wednesday the 2nd of August. Okay, yes, Wednesday is the 2nd of August. Is your birthday. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, happy birthday for the 2nd of August. The day after is my birthday, so I will be going out and getting my hair done, which I'm excited for. Of course, the sun starts to go down as soon as I get up here. Alright, let's put some torches. Am I able to put torches? No, I'm not. Okay, let's go down 1, just all around, so then I can put torches down on all of this. Like, I'm pretty sure nothing will spawn up here because we are at the top of the world. But, you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Which, I'm sure that you can understand that. Don't really need creepers and other things popping up and, you know, murdering me. So we are going to just plonk some of these down. Yeah, I'll work on this side. There we go. Just light up the very top of the world. Let's see. Hello to Gavin Bot, not Gavin, who says the only time I can use Y. Happy birthday, Bibi. You're so high. Yes, I am. I can still see the sun and the moon. Let's see. Bradley says my birthday is on Thursday. I'll be turning 23. Well, happy birthday for Thursday, which you've got the same birthday as me then. So yay for us. Excuse me. I didn't quite get to the mute button in time, but that is okay. Alright, so the plan is... oh, I'm all sniffly now. Excuse me. Put 2 there. My weekend was pretty good, thank you. I didn't really do too much in the weekend as such. But as I said, I went out today and did some Pokemon Go playing, and Met up with a nice group of people off of Discord. There was a good, like, 16 of us through the whole time, which was pretty good. And I didn't have much luck with my, let's see, how high do I probably want to go down a little bit further. I didn't have much luck in the catching department. I managed to get one Articuno, which I am stoked about. It's got okay IVs, but it's not like a wonder. And, let's see. Oh, okay, I just realised something. Yeah, no, it should be alright. So yeah, so it has okay IVs, not the greatest, and it's 1600 CP, so that's not too bad. PS says. The plan is not to fall down, pretty much. Okay, so the reason why I've gone down a little bit is that's to tell me that that's where the top of the world is. And I'm just thinking about how tall I want the buildings that is in, like, sitting on the platform that we'll be working on. Nah, I think I'll go down a little bit further. I'd rather have a decent amount of space to work with, to be honest. So I'll go down a little bit more, trying to make sure that I don't, like, lose bits like that, because I don't want to go down too far as well, because yeah, this should be far enough down. I think that gives me plenty of room up the top. If I need to change things, I will, obviously. The other reason why I've got all of this dirt here is that the platform's going to be made out of dirt to start off with. So let's go around and do this. What else have I been doing? I have been watching some of the new anime through Crunchyroll. Bradley is saying, I think Funimation's screwed up royally. Even on Right Stuff sites, they say Super Lover has an English dub. Yes, that, because I thought that, like, I heard somewhere that it was like getting a dub, but then I keep seeing that it's like not getting a dub, or like the dub isn't released on DVD, and I think they have. Let's see, where am I? I'm at 240, so 10 away, like close to 10 away from the top, which is okay. I should be putting down torches as I do this, because, you know, don't need shit spawning on me. Need to keep remembering to do that. Probably easier to, we'll put away that, and we'll grab ourselves that, and keep going. Okay, so, yes, so I did hear that, that, Super Lover, which, whoopsies, for those who don't know, Super Lover is a, yaoi anime, so, like, boy love, and it's the type of series that, because it's a boy love series, it's less likely to get a dub. For some reason, I don't like the fact that, you know, yaoi and yuri anime seem to get the raw end of the stick because of, like, I don't know, uncomfortable reasons for the dubbing industry. I'm sure there's probably more reasons to it, but that's the way that I look at it sometimes. I'm just thinking, well, why not dub these series, you know? Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm doing a big platform. I'm keeping this here mainly so then I can tell how high the buildings can go. I know that by the time I get up to the top, you know, I'll know when I'm at the top, but you know what I mean. So this is going to be a dome. It's going to be a circle around it. So at the moment I'm not working towards like making this into a circle as such. Once I've got like I feel I've got enough room to work on, I will then start making it into a bit more of a circle. Don't know how much building I'm going to get into today. I had a bit of a mishap before I started streaming. So I had a cup of coffee sitting on my computer desk. I went to go and move my book out of the way, and I knocked it off onto my PlayStation 3, and luckily it didn't get into any of like the compartments, but I also knocked it all over the side of my bed and my electric blanket and my pillows, and so I was essentially going to be starting at like 8:30, but I ended up being a little bit later because of that. Needless to say, I was a little bit pissed that I managed to do that, but yeah, so great way to start a stream. Feeling very tired after going out walking all day today, but wanted to jump in and do at least an hour stream. We'll see how we go for time and how things are going and all that. And that's fine, Wolf Boy. You head off and do what you need to do. Thank you very much for popping in, and happy birthday for the 2nd of August. I hope that you have a wonderful day on that day, and if I see you again soon, then we'll catch up then. Alright, so making sure that I'm putting down plenty of torches. Probably need to go and like get a lot more dirt, to be quite honest with you. See, I'm not counting out how like wide this is or anything. I'm just pretty much going by what it looks like. BSS, look at the map and calculate how far down you are. Oh yeah, I saw that. Wolfboy says, plan is to eat a pufferfish and then jump off the tower. Eat a pufferfish and jump off the tower? Yeah. I don't know how well that would work. You see, it slightly looks like that we're close to being over water, but at the same time, I would not trust that perspective, to be honest. So, yeah. But yeah, as for anime that I checked out on Crunchyroll for the subtitled series for this month, for this season, I mentioned last night that I had watched the first episode of My Girlfriend as a Gal, or My First Girlfriend as a Gal. That series is okay. I'm interested to see how it goes, but at the same time, I don't see it getting that good and interesting until like episode 5. So yeah, there's that. The one that I am actually really enjoying is Welcome to the Elite Classroom. That one seems really interesting. It definitely like reeks of Barker and Test themes. Where, you know, you're like how you do in class depends on your accumulation of like money and all that kind of stuff, and your standing in the school and whatnot. Like they work towards merit rather than like, and it looks like that's not really based on individual scores as such. It's like your whole classroom. So if one person is doing shit in the class, then the whole class is doing shit. So that series seems pretty interesting. It doesn't have as much of like a comedy tone to it. So that's definitely where it's different from Barker and Test, because Barker and Test is a comedy, which I've done a Bibi's pick on it, so if you guys want to check that out and find out more about that series, you can find that on my channel. Bear says, are you doing a square? At the moment I am. I will round it off a little bit later. It's more just making a big enough platform that which when I get back down there I'll probably have to like place a bunch of torches around on the ground too, because this, I'm not sure if this will be blocking out any of the light, so it's like working like a shadowed area underneath, so we'll just have to work on that when we get to it. But yeah, pretty much at the moment I am making just a giant square, and then I'll think about like dimensions of how I want to do this and like round it off and whatnot. It should work out okay. Bea says, if so, count from the middle to get it centered. Yeah, pretty much. Once I have a big enough area, because this is definitely not a big enough area, this will be the center. So I will have to make sure that like where I'm working from on each side, from like here, the other side, over there, and over here. I think from memory, like, because I've looked up a few pictures, and the very edge of the circle is supposed to be about 15. So from like over here, once we get all the way out, it will be 15, and then it starts going like 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 2, 2, 2, 1, kind of thing. So I'm gonna have to test it out in creative later down the track, but at the moment, yeah, it's just a matter of getting the platform down, so then we have kind of an area to work on as my main objective at the moment. Let's see, Gavin Bot says, Bibi, recommendation, if someone wants you to sing, do look at my horse, I can see you doing it. You mean the YouTube one, the look at my horse is amazing, give it a lick, it tastes like raisins. I'm pretty sure that's the one that you're talking about, right? That is such an old meme. But as memes go, it's a reasonably funny one. And Gavin says, so what does it look like? What does what look like? You mean like the build that I'm doing, or later on I could probably post a picture of like what the build is going to be. Bea says, is it 15 from the center of the pillar or from the other wall of the pillar? Pass, I think it's from like, so it would be for this, I suppose it would be like 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, so that would be like 1, 2. So it'd kind of have to be kind of like that. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, kind of like that, if that makes sense. So, and this would be the very edge of one of the walls. Like, it's kind of hard, it's hard to explain. Let's just put it that way. I've seen what I want to do, it's just a matter of like seeing if I can actually implement it correctly. So yeah, I don't know, you know me, I'm very like, it takes me a while to figure out how to do things, especially when it comes to circles. I am terrible. Hello to Rod Plays, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Keep putting down those torches. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm definitely enjoying that. I checked out the series NTR, which is a Yuri short anime. So each episode is like 9 minutes long, which is a bit of a shame, but at the same time, like, for it being a short anime, I feel like they have, I don't know, the art style is nice, but I feel like they've cut corners somewhere. So it's not as like high quality as what you'd kind of expect. I don't know. So it's interesting. It's a shame that it's not a full-length episode series. I was curious as to what it was going to be like, because when I found out that it was going to be a thing, you know, I was quite keen on actually watching it. And now that I have watched it, because it's a short, I'll probably end up just continuing to watch it. Just because it's not taking up as much time as watching like a full-length series, you know, with full-length like 28-minute episodes. But yeah, it's not living up to my expectations. Let's just put it that way. Rod says, by the way, when did we meet? It's been quite a while. Yeah, it has. I'm not sure, to be honest. It's been a few months now, though. BS says, I think the centre of the pillar is a 2x2 and not a 1x1 when I look at the design of it. Yeah, I've changed it up a little bit. Like, I mainly made it this thick so then, like, you can actually see the pillar when you're far away, and it also makes it easier to get up and down. Not all of this pillar will be here. Once I have finished doing, like, Kami's lookout, a lot of this will be getting taken away. Between the lookout and Korin's tower, it will just be one, pretty much just be one block going up, and there'll be a ladder going up it, because that's where like the rod will be, and I'll also be putting a like, it will be red concrete rather than white going between the two, because it's supposed to be, if you've seen Dragon Ball, the way to get up to the lookout and, well, the way to get up to Korin's tower is that you had to climb it, and then to get to Kami's lookout, you had to use the pole that Goku has, that you don't really see in Dragon Ball Z. Because back then, when he was a kid, he couldn't fly. And I think that was like before he had the flying Nimbus, so he wasn't able to use that to get up there. So yeah, there's like all these kind of design reasons that I went for what I went for. I think it will turn out okay at the end of the day. At the moment, as I said, we're just taking it piece by piece. I'm just making a nice big platform. It's not going to be round at the moment. I'm pretty much just getting a feel as to how big I want the spacing up the top to be, to see how much room and like how spacious I actually want it to be, because I don't want it to look cramped. I don't want to like cut corners in the way of like it's going to make, because when you look at a picture of the lookout for the anime, there is a lot of space between like where the building is at the front and to the edge of the lookout, where they normally like you have Kami and Dende sitting at the side looking over, you know. The other thing that I will be putting in is I've got a kind of slight diagram that I found online of what it kind of looks like inside as well. So, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to try and like make the inside a bit more like livable. It's going to have bits and pieces in there. There's a little bit of a dark spot over there. I should probably put a torch down there. There we go. That feels a little bit lighter. And gonna have things like, you know, the throne room, if possible. And then, of course, the hyperbolic time chamber, which will probably be like, it's going to be what it looks like. It's going to be at the back of the main building, possibly. Not so then it looks funny or off, like, you know, what it shouldn't look like. And then I'll probably end up making a nether portal in there, and then like make in the nether the actual building itself. I'm gonna have to find out what else other than stone or cobblestone the ghasts can't blow up. Does anyone know that? Hello to Boss Vinny. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Hope that you're having a lovely day. I've just been talking about my plans for this build. So I hope that you're having an awesome day. So at the moment, as you see, we are placing down a lot of dirt blocks. I should probably bring my bed up here at some point. I'm just getting kind of the spacing of how I want this build to look. This is going to be Kami's Lookout from Dragon Ball Z. I'm hoping, really hoping that I've gone down far enough. I think I have. If not, then, you know, I can move this down a little bit. But that's another reason why I'm making this out of dirt and doing it temporarily. So then if I feel like that I'm not far enough down, then I can shift it down slightly and continue building. Let's see. Rod says I mostly just build after I'm done. Sasuke, I'm doing Naruto, then Kakashi. Oh, awesome. Send me some pictures over Discord. I'd love to see your build so far. Bear says, Bibi, do you remember who introduced me to you? No, I don't actually. Which is really bad. I'm really sorry. But I actually don't. Who introduced you to me? Because a lot of people just come across my channel and they randomly subscribe, which is cool. But yeah, no, I don't remember. Sorry. Alright, so let's... Hello to Teddy That God, or Teddy the God. How are you? Teddy asks, what time is it there where you are? It is 5:16 a.m. Here in the Bahamas. Wow. The Bahamas sounds like a nice place to live. It is 9:16 p.m. for me. So while you have just started your Monday, I'm assuming, I'm finishing up my Monday. It's Monday night for me on the 31st of July. That's right. Wells Night introduced you to me. That's right. I remember that now. I'm now subscribed to Wells Night as well, so he's pretty awesome. Whoopsie daisies, I went and sneezed and I pressed the button, but it didn't unmute me. This microphone, as great as it is, it sometimes doesn't mute when I want it to, and it sometimes doesn't unmute when I want it to. So, sorry about that. Yeah, Teddy just said, does she know that it's disconnected or muted? Whoopsie daisies, that's okay. So I've just been waffling to myself. Yeah, so I went through the time zones of where everyone is, oh, you bastard. Don't you get out of it. Go. Jeez. But, yeah. I now know. Sorry about that. Okay, so Bear says, yes, I've been with him from when he started YouTube. Wow, he introduced me to many other YouTubers, and Bibi is one of them. That's pretty cool. Okay, it would help if I'm like looking at where I'm going when I'm riding the boat. I was about to say bike. It's like, no, we don't have bikes in Minecraft, Bibi. Okay. Yeah, I managed to mute it to sneeze, and yeah. Whoops. So professional. Bibi can stream. Okay, I'm just popping over here to pick up myself some more bits and pieces while I'm at it. Now how's my food going? Yeah, I've got a little bit of food, so I should be alright. So we'll go down and get some more dirt blocks. Spoopy noises. We'll just chuck that in there. And they can just go up there for now. And we need some more dirt. And I'd say probably need a few more torches as well. So, let's just take that with us. And I'm pretty sure I've got some charcoal sitting in here. Yeah, I've got a little bit of charcoal left in here, which is good. I'll take that with me. And I'll get some wool to make a bed up there. I think it's only 2 for that. There we go, cool. Rod says, oh, it was in your Valentine's stream, your first stream, right? Yeah, that was my first stream, so yeah, you must have been subscribed to me from pretty much when I started building all this stuff here. Back then, all of this bit there was all kind of mountainous and clear. Didn't have all of this stuff around, that's for sure. And didn't have alpacas either. Alright, let's head back, continue on with what we were doing. I'm definitely glad that when you run into squid in the boats, they don't just like explode and you lose your boat. Because that was a very annoying bug. And considering I've got a lot of squid around here, yeah, might have a bit of a problem there. Teddy says Minecraft is probably the most relaxing game there is, except for parts where you get ambushed by skeletons. That and the Nether. The Nether, like, stresses the hell out of me. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, okay, so that is casting a little bit of a shadow in it. So, let's just plonk down some more torches while we're down here. Because all of this is going to be kind of a bit shadowy. Hello, Moo. What are you doing in there? Mr. Moo? Okay, let's see. Just trying to make sure that it's as safe as possible when I come out of, like, come down when I need to get some bits and pieces, you know? Don't really need to be molested by creepers like we were just before. Okay. Okay then. We have ourselves a cave there. Welcome back to Wolf Boy. Okay, I think that should be good. That should be light enough, I think. Just, there we go. Yeah, that should be fine for now. Like you see, that looks like that's quite low down. But it's actually not. Like, yeah. So that, I'm not sure, it's really hard to tell. Yeah, that should be alright. We'll figure it out. And see you later, Wolf Boy. Rod says, Bibi, kids love candy, toys, chocolate, till they see Minecraft. Yeah, that's true. And then they just love Minecraft. You see, this is actually still quite a way away from the platform. So, even though it looks like it's quite close to the ground, it's actually not. So, which is good. It means that we should be able to see the build from the ground, which is kind of partially what we want, you know? We want to be able to kind of at least somewhat see the build. So make sure to hit that like button, guys, and consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already for more Minecraft funs, and check out the rest of my channel if you enjoy anime, because I've got plenty of anime content on there. There we go, we're nearly up there. Nearly there. Nearly there. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Bear says it's an optical illusion. It's so big that it looks to be near to the ground. Welcome back to Gavin. Yes, it seems like that is the case. Why do I keep hearing noises? It's like really creepy. I shouldn't be hearing noises up here. I don't like it. Alright, let's see. We've got ourselves a crafting table, so let's plonk that down over here first. They can just go there for now. We need to make ourselves a bed, but first we need to make the stuff that we need for that. Oh, it's 3. God damn it. I stuffed up. That's okay. We'll just do that. And yes, I know, I'm like chucking it everywhere. I done goofed. That's okay. We'll put those there. Grab that. Just gonna plonk these in here. And then we'll go back down and get ourselves what we need. I still don't feel comfortable going on the ladder. I actually feel more comfortable jumping. Hello to Panzer Master, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We are now jumping all the way back down to the ground. Sploosh. Yeah, I'm like getting double sounds whenever I like do anything. That is really weird. Okay, let's just look around now that I've been up there. Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, I've only got 2 there. I should probably take these up with me when I do go back up there. And that's all good. Okay. The sun is going down, right? I'm like getting all confused. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. That's why I left my bed down here, just so then I can head off to sleep when I need to if I'm back down here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Sleepy time. Alright, hello to the 9 people that are watching. I hope that you're having a lovely day. For those of you that don't know, I'm Bibi, and I'm an anime YouTuber. I do anime news, figure reviews, and recommendations on my channel. And I'll be coming up to my 2-year anniversary in a couple of months, which is exciting. I also do things like tag videos, which I really enjoy doing. So if you enjoy tag videos and you want to do some tag videos yourself on your channel, then go check out the ones that I've done, and you're more than welcome to do them yourself. And if you do them, send them my way. Let me see what you've done. I've got a Discord which I let people put their PSN names and their channel information in the advertisement area. So if you do have a channel and you want to share out what you do, don't hesitate to go and do that as well. Okay, now let's see. We want another piece of wool because I went and discounted. That's all we came back down here for. Because, you know, I can do stuff. I succeed at life. Alright, so let's just pour up in here. Rod says I'm soon going to be a helper on a club on Xbox, which has 10,000 plus members. So it's going to be hard. Yeah, that sounds crazy. So what type of things will you be doing as part of the helper? Is it kind of like a moderator type gig where you, you know, have to keep things all nice and happy for everyone, or are there specific jobs that they're going to get you to do? I'm interested to know. Alrighty, now that we've got that stuff, yeah, so as you see, it's casting a huge shadow, but that's why I went and put down all these. I'll make it look a lot nicer once I'm done with it. I'll probably clear out some of the trees and maybe make it into a little bit more of a garden or something. I don't know. Do something pretty. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, good luck with that. I hope that it goes well for you. Moderating and keeping chats all nice and clear of spam and all that, it can be fun, but at the same time, on the busy days, it can be very strenuous and busy. See you later, Rod. Thank you very much for popping in. You take care. Gavin says a water elevator is faster. Yeah, well, I will. Well, the thing is for anyone that knows of Dragon Ball and has watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, getting up to the tower itself is supposed to be a bit of a challenge. It's supposed to be a test of your will and your strength. That, and there will be another building underneath this. So this is the top building, and then there'll be another building down below. So yeah, there's all that. I also just realised that I keep climbing up to the top when I really didn't need to, because I've got a hole in the side. Because as you see, so I could have just been jumping from here. So alrighty, so let's just put some stuff into here. We'll make our bed. There's a few more of that. We can put those. Oh, what am I doing? No, I want that. Just put those away for now because I don't need those. We'll make some more torches. We've got a little bit of food, which is good. Next time I go down, I'll probably end up grabbing a bit more food, just so then I know that I've got it in here while we're working. Alright, so we need the bed. And we need some torches. So let's make those now. Just use up the coal that I've got. Just ran out of sticks, but that's alright. Let's see, we'll just put that away. Don't need that right now, we'll just put that away as well as those. And the bed can go here. There we go. Awesome. Let's see, Gavin says, how to climb Korin's tower? Use a ladder. Yeah, well, you know, you do what you gotta do. Alright. I can probably... Oh, no, I'll leave it on in here. Okay, let's see. We'll just move these over and fill the rest of this up. There we go. Alright. Gavin says, so it's a challenge to get to the top, or challenge to go up, pretty much. Yeah, well, as I mentioned earlier on, the thing with the tower, like when you watch Dragon Ball, which is when Goku is a child, he didn't know how to fly. And at one point he didn't even have the flying nimbus, which is a cloud that if you're pure of heart, then you can use that to fly instead, which Gohan used that for a bit, but for the most part the flying nimbus was Goku's. So he had to climb the tower, and then to get up to the very top of the lookout, there is this red, I don't know the name of it, this red pole that Goku uses. There is a specific name, I just can't think of it right now. And anyways, that pole allows him to go up to the lookout. So yeah, there's like a story behind it and all that, and so I'm trying to keep as true as I can to the kind of, you know, the whole challenge bit of it and all that. Bear says, do a climb on the inside where you have to jump between the blocks. Oh, I see what you mean. So, you mean like a, what's it called? Like, parkour type thing. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about that. I'm terrible at parkour. But maybe somewhere down the track I could probably look at doing something like that. But for now, I think that we'll stick with the safe route of like climbing the ladder. I mean, I haven't died yet, so that's always a plus. I find it cool how from this high, like where I'm doing all this, like we're now starting to see all my other builds. Like I saw Gyarados just before, and we can see like the bridge and everything else. Bear says, yes, parkour, it has to be a challenge to get up. Yeah, God, I'd be like dying left, right and centre if that's the case. It's supposed to be a challenge, not a suicidal, you know, thing. Let's see, Gavin says, I just realised that you live in a big island. Look, there's no island. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it is like a flat world, so what do you expect? Oh my god, Bibi, build parkour for the tower. At some point. This build is still going to take a while for me to build. It's going to take some time. Hello to Ellie Manley, how are you? And thank you very much. I hope that you enjoy my content. So at the moment we are building kind of a temporary layout for my build that we are doing. This is going to be the floor plan of Kami's Lookout from Dragon Ball Z. We're building it from the top down, so we will be building Korin's tower as well, and we're going to be doing stuff on the inside of this lookout. On top of that, I'm going to be doing a probably a nether shortcut, I would say, in the hyperbolic time chamber, because, you know, that's kind of like another dimension, so it kind of makes sense. So this is going to be a very long build. Hello to Adam Gammon Bro, how are you? Thank you very much, I'm glad that you like it. Gavin says subs for Bibi's parkour skills. In that case, I'll probably be losing subs because I have no parkour skills. Let's see. No, this is on the PlayStation 4. So, for those of you that are new to the channel, I have a crappy computer, so I can't even play Minecraft on my potato computer. That's what I call it. So I have been playing it on console, which I actually don't mind. Sure, it doesn't have all the fancy bells and whistles of modded and all that, but for the most part, it does the job and it's easy to get to, and yeah, so it's pretty good. Okay, turning to nighttime now. I should be able to sleep. Let's see. Yay! It's a full moon too. Ooh, spoopy. Not well, Gavin. Not well. Gavin asked, can I even do parkour? You have seen my skills of gravitating towards holes, right? Now picture that with parkour. Not a pretty picture, is it? Hello to Be Faithful, how are you? I am English, I'm a New Zealander, so I do have a accent. Full moon, new moon, same thing. Semantics, Gavin. But yeah, so I'm from New Zealand, and I always seem to find people think that my accent either sounds like I'm Australian or I'm British, which I find that kind of funny. Hello to Night Guard Hun, who says lol. Lol indeed. Adam says, I'm only really good at building. Yeah, it really takes practice. I'm not that good at building. I'm still kind of getting the hang of doing spherical things, which you'd think that would be kind of easy to get the grasp of, but I don't know, my brain doesn't allow me for those types of things. So you'll see me do a lot of silly mistakes, and but I think that that's kind of part of the journey, you know, making mistakes and seeing how I fix it. Watching people get frustrated with me for doing things the way that they think that it shouldn't be done. Well, A, I can't take donations, and B, I can't read that. I don't read anything other than English. Sorry about that. So try and keep it to English if you can, please. The super chat system is only for people that have 1,000 subscribers and above. And I don't have a Patreon. So I don't know when that will change. Somewhere down the track, but for now, I don't have any ways for people to donate. Just gonna put down some more torches. I may be being a little bit excessive with the torches, but I would rather know that I'm safe. Yeah, I can't even use a Google Translate, because, as I said, I've got a crappy computer. If I tried to get into Google Translate, what it does is it messes up my my chat, and then I have to refresh the whole thing. Yeah, it's a bit silly. Ali says, did you see my message? I may not have, because it started getting a little bit busy. Teddy says, Bibi, what would you say, in your opinion, would be the best anime you've ever watched? Good question. Okay. I see Gavin. Thank you. Best anime that I've seen. Let's see. Some of my favorites are Monster, which is a kind of psychological series. A lot of the series I'm going to talk about, I have done recommendations on. So if you want to learn more about the series, just look up Bibi's picks on my channel, and you'll be able to find them there. So Monster, which is a psychological, it's a 52 episode series. And it revolves around a guy that gets he gets framed for a murder, and it's all about his journey of like being on the run and trying to like find out who the actual killer was, and clearing his name, because he was like a very well respected doctor, like a very well respected surgeon, before his name got dragged through the mud. So that's a good one. Another one would be Shinsei Kaiori, or From the New World. That's another kind of psychological one, which it gives a kind of culty feeling with the village. It follows a bunch of children that in the city, or in the town that they live in, they all have like special powers, and there's a lot of it's very hard to go into, because like you can't really give off spoilers. As I said, I did a Bibi's pick on it, which I think if you're interested in finding out about it, I'd suggest watching, because it's I go a lot more in depth into like what it's about. It's a little bit harder to go into just off the top of my head. What else? Let's see. I like Watamote. Everyone seems to hate Watamote for how like cringy it is, but I absolutely love that cringe, and I think it's a great series that kind of delves into social anxiety and awkwardness in a way that it's not poking fun at it, but it still it keeps its humour. Let's see. And another one is definitely Welcome to the NHK, which also deals with like social anxiety and hikikomori syndrome, which is when people just become a shut-in, and like they won't leave their house. They generally, it's, you know, people that watch anime play play MMOs and all those types of things. So that's a really good one as well. A lot of the series that I'm talking about at the moment are all very psychological. They go a little bit more deeper. Like, you have to think about the underlying story, you know, of what's going on. It's not just I'm just going to sit down and watch this and kind of be done with it. Like, it kind of gets you thinking. Have I seen Tokyo Ghoul? I've seen the first season. Haven't seen Route A, which is the second season yet. So I will be picking that up at some point. But I haven't seen like a lot of the second seasons of some of the really well-known stuff. Like, I haven't even seen Assassination Classroom yet, which I've got the first half of the first season, so I've got to pick up the rest of that. I haven't seen One Punch Man. Psycho Pass I absolutely love. Yeah, Psycho Pass is a good series. Teddy says, so that was Ellie who asks if I've seen Tokyo Ghoul, and Teddy says, Psycho Pass turned me on to more of the deeper plot anime. Yeah, Psycho Pass is a great anime. I haven't seen the second season or the movie yet. I've got the second season, so I'll be doing a Bibi's pick probably on Psycho Pass eventually once I get through the second season, and probably picking up the movie, because I like to... all the series that I talk about are all dubbed, which is like they've been voiced in English. That's primarily like, while I do talk about some of the subtitled stuff that are coming out through the seasonals here and there. Primarily my channel is based on dubbed anime, mainly because I feel like that it gets a bad rap for, like, you know, everyone's like, oh, the sub's so much better because they've got better voice actors and they, like, translate it so much better, you know, you get the gist of what they're talking about so much better. And while, yes, I definitely find some anime probably might be, I don't know, more interesting to watch in Japanese, I feel that any anime can be dubbed, and there are ways around, like, translator issues, like, you know, the main one that I always hear is that the Monogatari series can't be dubbed because you'd lose too much in translation, where I say there are always translator notes, and you can put notes in the extras, like a lot of other series have done in the past. Fooly Cooly for one. Fooly Cooly had a lot of translator notes that were in the special features, a lot of translator notes even in a booklet, which I absolutely love. Okay, that's all my dirt. At some point I might end up doing some sort of like voice chat thing with subscribers again, because I did that not long ago. But you're more than welcome to join on Discord. It just depends on what I'm doing, whether I can actually have time to talk over Discord as the main thing. But I'm more than happy to keep chatting on stream if you want to keep going. Alright, yeah, that looks like it's starting to come around. So yeah, like, I feel that while yes, some things might be difficult to translate into English from Japanese when it comes to, let's just say, I don't know, I can see people's thinking, but at the same time, I disagree with them. Hello to Fluffy Videos, how are you? Yep, I am at 850 something the last time I looked. Hello, Surly Fee. Right. Org says, evening. Some people just can't seem to be bothered to read subtitles or notes. The worst seems to be changing something cultural to be more relatable instead of explaining it. Yes, that's definitely one of the arguments that people have, that they're like, oh, it's going to be too hard because, like, there's so much, like, cultural significance when it comes to what they are saying. But in saying that, especially for the Monogatari series, from what I've seen, because I just couldn't get through it in Japanese, to be honest, it just went too quickly. They put a lot of bits and pieces around on the screen that add extra translation to what they're talking about, extra context. So it's like, if the Japanese are even doing that for their own series, then they can easily do that for themselves. Yeah, Org just went and said sushi, rice balls, etc. to sandwiches. Yeah, referencing four kids and Pokemon. Yes, it has been a while, Sir Leafy. It's awesome to see you. Thank you very much for popping in. How have you been? So, yes, with 4Kids, they were the people that went and got the licensing and the dubs for the English versions of the early One Piece. They were the ones that put out that One Piece opening that everyone seems to hate. I can't remember the whole of it. It's like Gaio dreaming, na 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 na. It's like a rap. It's quite funny. I always seem to love it as a kid. But they also did the dub for Digimon and for Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, those are all very, very big series in the West when they came out. And they were notorious for censoring anything that wasn't English based, so Western based. So there was an instance where a giant rice ball, rolls down the hill in Pokemon towards Ash, and he goes and catches it. I can't remember the context of like the episode, but this is like one of the most well-known ones. And they edited it to look like a giant sub sandwich, and that just looks absolutely strange. Or Brock, the instance of Brock saying, you know, there's nothing better than jelly-filled donuts, and he's pointing at, like, sushi rice balls. Like, they didn't even bother about changing it to look like donuts. It was just like, oh, children can't know what people from the other side of the world eat. Let's see, in Yu-Gi-Oh!, they went and censored a lot of, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards themselves. Like, Harpy Lady, she would have a, which is, like, a humanoid bird. And the outfit that she had was kind of like a leotard, but it shows, like, her midriff, part of her midriff and her cleavage. And, hello to someone that has a Hatsune Miku profile picture. I can't read that. I think that says Bibi over and over again. Unfortunately, I only read English, so if you can keep it to English, that would be wonderful. If not, I do apologise. I hope that you're having a lovely day anyways. So yeah, they went and censored a lot of the cards, and so they'd like put extra clothing over some of like the fairies, like that would look like they're naked but like not really, and like put dresses on them. They cut out full sequences of episodes just because they didn't think it was like culturally significant, or like it was too kind of different from what they wanted, like wasn't kid friendly enough or something. They even took out things like cigarettes and guns. In One Piece, Sanji would smoke, but they changed that out to look like a lollipop. Like they went through and like put in each frame something that looked like a lollipop in his mouth and in his hand. And in Yu-Gi-Oh! They edited out anything that looked like a gun. And I mean, even in Pokemon, they went and like, there was an episode where a guy was using a gun, and they completely removed that episode altogether. That didn't get translated whatsoever. Okay, let's see. So yeah, there was, I definitely found it funny when they edited out the guns in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they not only like took them out, but they didn't change the way that they were standing. So pretty much, you know, when you're a kid and you're like putting your forefinger out, your index finger out, and you've got your thumb up to make like a gun looking thing with your hand, and then you'd go, you know, bang bang type thing. Well, yeah, they kept that in, so it just looks like that they were pointing at whoever they're pointing the gun at, instead of having a gun in their hand. So I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, so there's all these instances of 4Kids like editing and censoring, and like their dubs were just like so overly kid friendly that it just made it stupid. The dub of let's see, the dub of Digimon isn't too bad. I don't mind the dub of Digimon. That's out of like all of the dubs and like the censoring and changing things and all that. I think that they did the best with Digimon. Granted, I haven't sat down and watched Digimon in a very long time, so maybe my opinion might change when I go and rewatch it. But for the most part, I think that Digimon is probably the better dub out of all the series that they did. For censoring wise, the dub's not too bad, just in general, really. The Pokemon dub is also pretty decent. I am from New Zealand. What should I call you? Miku. Because I can't read your name. Sorry. I can keep calling you Miku if you want, but yeah, I'm from New Zealand. So I am a Kiwi. I hear the hooing of a tall, lanky thing. What are the Enderman? Tall, lanky thing. Hello to Kirito's World. I'm sure that there are plenty of places that you can ring to get help. So talk to some of your family members or friends. Unfortunately, there's not a lot that I can do on stream, I'm sorry. Slava. Okay. Well, welcome, Slava. I hope that you're having an awesome day. We are heading up to a giant square. As I said, this will be, like, rounded off at some point. I'm pretty much just trying to get the most, the look of this as close as I want it to, like, so then I know how much space I need. Ah, I see. So you're not going to, you lost a bet, and so you had to come into someone's stream and say that that's what you're going to do. I get it. Well, hopefully you're having a lovely day. Okay, so let's just plonk up here. Slava says, I'm just double checking. Yep, Slava. Just double checking that I was getting that right. It says that that's a usual Russian name. Awesome. I don't know much Russian or much about Russia, so I'm always happy to learn more things. Right, just do that. I'm just gonna move my foods over. Slava says that they live in Ekaterinburg. I'm assuming that I pronounced that correctly. If not, I do apologize. I'm not good with foreign words and pronunciations. So make sure to hit that like button, guys, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Slava says Putin, vodka, and beers. Sounds about right. Okay, so yeah, so we're getting there with the amount of space that we want. Like, we want this to be nice and spacious, because there's got to be room for me to make the building. A lot of space out the front, but out the front there has also got to be some trees and some grassy areas. So I'll have to get my silk touch to go and get some of the grassy area for that. And then once we have gotten like the majority of this done, then I will like figure out the actual spacing of like the circle, and we will go from there. Welcome back to Rod Plays. Hello to X Chrome. Unfortunately you can't. I am a solo survival player, but I hope that you can enjoy the stream nonetheless. And BSS Bibi, have I told you that I live in GOT? I think you have. Was a while ago when that you told me that where you lived. From memory, you said that you don't get very much sunlight at all throughout the year, and it is very cold. Which does not sound like fun. I absolutely hate the cold. Like, I freeze my butt off at like -1 degree. Ha! Oh. Okay, well, yeah. Bear says Game of Thrones. Apparently Bear lives in the Game of Thrones. Fair enough. I'm assuming you mean, like, you know, where they possibly filmed it, or where it's possibly based in. Kevin says Bibi loves the cold. She loves the freezer. She loves ice. I like ice skating. Ice skating's fun. I mean, even though it's cold to go ice skating. But like I do like ice skating. I got reasonably good at it at one point in time. But as I got older and got less money, because going ice skating is hella expensive. Yeah, I just kind of stopped going. Maybe sometime I should, like, do a vlog of going to the ice skating rink with some friends or something and show you where we ice skate. Let's see. Bear says my hometown is Vasteros, and I'm often to Bear Island. Awesome. Let's see. Rod says, I play for my school rugby team. Won last Friday, 12-16. Oh, good job. Well done. Let's see. Just double checking. Yep. Slava says, do I know E1 guy? No, I don't. I'm assuming that's a YouTuber. Never heard of them. What do they do? And Kevin says, I live in Bibi's world. Yes, indeed. It's very anime-ish. Orc says, when it was -15 degrees, I wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad here, actually. Too cold to develop any precipitation, so the roads were nice and clear unless it warms up enough to produce snow or freezing rain. Still sounds cold. Rather not. Rod says the bus was late, so 20 minutes. Buses suck like that. Okay, whoopsies. Keep doing that. Bear says, if you know Game of Thrones, that is 2 kingdoms in Game of Thrones and is named after my hometown and an island next to my hometown. Oh, nice. I haven't seen any Game of Thrones. I really need to, like, check it out. I just never got around to watching it because I've got so many other things to watch. Yes, I was disappointed with the snow in Christchurch. Like, it was interesting, but they were reporting there was going to be, like, the worst snowstorm in recorded history for us, and when it didn't happen, I felt a little sad. The worst snowstorm that I remember is back in, like, 1992, and, like, even though I was very little, I was very, very young, I remember my mum was playing, she was playing netball. She used to play a lot of netball when I was a child, so she'd go out and play Saturday mornings, and I remember it started hailing, and so we had to rush back to the car, and then we had this like really big snowstorm. I don't know how I can remember that day, but I just can. It's really weird. It's like a very vivid memory in my mind. So I'd say that's probably like my earliest memory. E1 Guy is a Russian YouTuber. He has over 10 million subscribers. Wow. God, I couldn't even imagine having that many subscribers, eh? Like, that is mind-boggling, like, sizes. Like, that is crazy. Like, I mean, I'm only nearly at 1,000, you know, I'm just a few, like, 100 away from that, and, even that feels weird to me. Bia says, that was not snow, that was a little thing in the air, if you're talking about the vlog. There was worse times, but I wasn't able to get my, my camera out in time. But yes, it was a rather sad, event, that's for sure. I will agree with that. Sometime I would like to go skiing. Like, that's one thing that I've been a few times when I was a kid. While I wasn't overly great at it, I still found it rather fun. I've never snowboarded before, so that could also be an interesting thing. The problem is getting up there is difficult, because like there's Porter Heights and Mount Hutt are the two main ones that people will go to. And then like admission fee is actually rather expensive. Let's see. Slava says, do you like anime? Yes, indeed I do. That's why I've got a whole channel revolved around it. Even my builds that I'm doing in Minecraft are anime related. As this is from Dragon Ball Z, I've done Pallet Town and Route 1, as well as Viridian City from Pokemon, and a Gyarados statue that I made coming out of the water. So you could say that I like anime. Bear says, you're welcome to visit me in December to February to feel the real winter. Gavin says, 2011, New Zealand got snow as well, especially the South Island. Yes, I remember that. It was just after the 2011 earthquakes. And yeah, that hit pretty hard for people in Canterbury, because like they had to put up with, you know, having that massive earthquake, and then then we have snow on top of that, and a lot of people had like damaged or broken homes, and it was a very hard time. There you go. If you see over there, you can see that blue thing. That down there is Gyarados. But yeah, so I mean, we have cold winters. Like if you go to Invercargill is where you want to go to like see like the good winters, with lots of snow and it being cold and stuff here in New Zealand. I've been to Invercargill once, but I don't remember it because I was a baby. I've got photos of me there, but I don't remember any of it. Hello to Only Kohai, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So for those of you that are new around here, I'm Bibi and I'm an anime YouTuber. I do anime news, figure reviews and recommendations on my channel. And I do Minecraft live streams most days, where I build anime type builds. So at the moment we are building ourselves a platform to see how big we want this to be for my build of Kami's Lookout from Dragon Ball Z. We are also going to go on to building Korin's tower once we are finished. So I'm building it from the top up because I've gone all the way up to the very tippy top of the world. If you look at that over there, that's the very top of the world. And I've made it that way so then, because the lookout is supposed to be like at the very top of the world, so that's why I did it that way. And as you see, I have been lighting it up something massive. Thank you very much to Only Kohai. It's always very thank you. I just like completely spaced on what I wanted to say. And I was just like, I'm just gonna stop here. Slava says, I love lolicon. In Russia it is forbidden. Yeah, it's always very frowned upon in a lot of countries, to be honest. Like, I've got a video talking about lolicon on my channel, and a lot of people have like have received that video very well, which I'm actually quite proud of that video. That's what I was gonna say. It's very appreciated. Like, I completely blanked on the word appreciated, so I like just stopped mid-sentence. So thank you for the sub. It is very appreciated, is what I wanted to say to you. Alright, so you see, look at this. This is still like, because let's just say this here is like where the front of the building would be. We need to make sure that this pillar is in the very middle, so that will be something that we need to check out. But like, I'll have to pull down at some point. I will have to pull down all of this bit here, and I'll probably cover up in here so then like I don't continuously fall. But you see, even if I started the building about, let's just say here, right, where this line is here, I still need a lot more space out the back. So even though we've spent like an hour and a half placing all this down, I'm still nowhere near as big as what I actually want to do. Right, so the next thing I do want to do though is we're going to hop back down to the bottom, and I'm going to check out what it looks like down at the ground level. Now that we've been doing a lot of this, I want to make sure that all of this is lit up enough that things aren't going to spawn underneath. Because you see, now it's shadowing everything. I'm pretty sure it'll still be okay because like it's not going to be too dark, but you know, I would like to be safe than sorry. Last thing we need is a creeper popping up and blowing up everything that I've done. Also kind of helps just having things lit up anyways, so. Just, you know, for safety's sake. So we'll just use up the rest of these. We'll come over here. Unfortunately, I don't like to say things in other languages that I don't understand the meaning of, because, you know, I've got to be very careful of, like, what I say on YouTube, seeing as, like, I am a bit of a public figure as such, you know, so, unfortunately, I won't be doing that. Has Owen started streaming yet, British Gamer? Because I was just looking at the time, and usually he starts around this time. If he has, and I just haven't gotten the pop-up, can someone put the thing in chat for me, so then... Oh, that's a hole. Just so then people can go give him a like. I'm just gonna light up this little area as well. Beer says, you mean Bob the Building Inspector, aka Creeper. Yeah, pretty much. This isn't up to my standards. I will tear it all down. Alright, well, I think we'll leave it here. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. Only Kohai says turn up your sensitivity a bit if you want it to be easier for you. That's all good. Like, a little bit of difficulty is always okay. Although what I will do is I'm just gonna, well, that was a fail. Just gonna put a few more torches just more around this bit here. Bear says, you know what YouTuber who says that? Says what? I am now confused. I don't know what you're talking about. Alrighty. That should be bright enough. Alright, well, I'm going to finish up here, I think. Make sure to hit that like button, guys. Thank you very much so much for watching. Again, I can't seem to English today. But it's okay. Check out my description for all my social links. So if you want to check out my Twitters, which I go on to quite regularly, Facebook, which I update here and there but I don't use as much, and Discord, then you can find all those links down below. BSS calls the creeper Bob the Builder Inspector. Is it Wells? If it's not Wells, then I'm not sure. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you are new around here, please go and check out the rest of my channel. Check out all my other videos, and I will see you all again very soon. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care all. Have a nice day, night, morning, wherever you are. Bye-bye. Only Kohai says, what's your gamertag? I don't give it out, but you can go and put your gamertag in my Discord. I've got a channel for that. So if you guys do have anything like that, gamertags, or your YouTube channels, go and pop them in my Discord in the advertiser tag channel thingy area. So yeah, I'm going to finish now. Bye!